Okay. Okay then. Good morning, Arakeen. It is a bright and balmy day as we are recovering from different various things throughout our previous days and becoming a little better. I think that we got a good group going. We're going to have a great group coming through. It's going to be good. I think that overall... why did my self-promo not work? Oh, no, it did. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start a new game. Oops. Uh-oh. This isn't a good start. This is a very bad start. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Right there, what you just saw. Hey, Mazda. Also, why there should have been a... Hold on. Refresh cache. You're owed a sound effect that happens when people follow. So, the alert should have been this. Sorry about that. What is happening? Why is this not working? That's not good. It is not working. Let me delete this and create a new one. Browser source. Add new sound fuck up is going to be the name of it, because it always fucks up. That's the test sound. Okay, now it's working. My alerts, this is what should have happened when you followed me. There you go. Woo!
Lupical8796
There you go.
followed your channel. V Durak Dimby Wax Zamaha. Do you smash a knife before battle?
There we go. New game!
Walla Sticker followed your channel. V Durak Dimby Wax Zamaha. Do you smash a knife before battle?
Are you ready? Can unfollow and refollow. I want the experience with the sound. I mean, sure. There you go. Feel free. There you get it. You ready? As I'll ever be. Then welcome to your... I guess that's not their voice. And welcome to your very own ticket shop. Look around and see what's old Eamon set up for you. I'm not good at women voices, to be honest. Select the eye notification to start looking around the space. This is the customer desk. It was where you'll sell your creations and chat to your customers. Select the left on the eye notification, continue to continue the store. This is your workbench. It's where you will clean, craft, and transform your trinkets. Select the eye notification icon to continue the tour. This is your personal space, nice and cozy. It is nice and cozy. And with a lovely bed. Goblins don't get to back pain, right? Select the eye notification to continue. This is the stairwell. When you press the bell, Eamon will pop down for a chat. Why not give it a go? Eamon, oof! Not so loud, kid. I'm already here. In fact, let's nip this goblin gives Eamon a permanent headache situation in the bud. The bell now lives on the customer desk. Customers can use it to let you know they are waiting. Eamon will continue to chat to you on their own sweet time. I love that. Continue. That's much better. Well, we'll use your energy for other things. A bit of fire in your belly is vital for an up-and-coming business goblin. What else will I need besides the belly fire? Let's start with one of the most fundamental skills of the trinket business, cleaning. At least it's something I'm already good at. Cleaning might not be glamorous, but it makes for far easier to see what you're working with. Besides, customers pay more for clean merchandise. To get you started, here's a lovely vintage spoon from my very own sink. I haven't even lathered it up for you. Thanks. Continue. I also found a very grubby trinket while I was clearing this space out for you. You can use it for cleaning practice immediately. It's sponging time! Okay. Now use the left button to select the grubby trinket while the sponge is in your hand. Using this sponge while not over a valid trinket will put the sponge back in a tool. That's nice. Ah, this is nice. Hold down right to drag and rotate. I can't see. Okay. There we go, nice and clean. Huzzah! If you prefer, we can switch the sponge to hover mode in the settings. This means you won't have to hold it and wipe the... Continue. No. Stash the clean trinket to free up space on your workbench. Let's get back to the stairs and see what Eamon thinks of your work. Okay. Beautiful work, and not a scratch on the trinket either. Very nice. In fact, that trinket is ready to sell. We just need a customer to pop on by. Why don't you keep an eye on things here? I have to go out for, an errand. Sure. Oh, you can just click there. That's nice. What? What is this? Oh, cool. Oh! Nomia! Well, I'll never. That a new shop that I never visited before? What fun! And hello, Goblin I've never met. Hello, customer I've never met. I'm currently looking for a horn that is something that you might have, perchance. I'll see what I can do. How's this? What do you think? What are the chances? This is exactly what I was looking for. A coincidence, I'm sure. I'll give you 105 gold pieces. Deal? Deal. This is perfect. I'm sure I'll see you again soon. Bye, Amer... mustachioed stranger. Money! You can keep track of your money in the top right. Let's go to the stairs. What's a customer? I hope they paid you well. Was that a customer? I hope they paid you well. Actually, they kind of looked kind of familiar. I mean, how so? I swear I've seen them before, in fact. I think that's quite enough chat about that. The cool, handsome stranger. Let's talk about the stock delivery that just arrived instead. Ah, that does sound interesting. Take a look at this gorgeous chisel. It's perfect for your trinket business. You'll use the chisel to chip away at any cruft in the salvage stacks and expose any trinkets underneath. It's a steal at only 80 gold. Wait, I have to buy it? Here you go, and watch yourself. It's sharp. Ouch! Quite. Let me show you how to use it properly. Continue. Turn to the workbench to start using your chisel. Okay. This is fun. Woohoo! A bottle! Awesome! You can switch to chisel. Okay. Okay. Aim is still at the foot of the stairs. Let's show them what we've uncovered. You've got yourself a shiny new trinket. Well, maybe not shiny or new, come to think of it, but it's definitely a trinket. I'm sure a customer will be along shortly to take it off your hands. Unrelatedly, I've got to dash out on another errand. Can you hold down the fort till I get back? Sure. I have to. Okay. Hello again, shopkeep. I just couldn't stay away from your excellent store. Hello, customer I've only met once. You can call me Nomia. Yes, that's Nomia. I have a sudden need for a clean bottle. I'm on it. By sheer coincidence, you have the trinket Nomia, Aemon, once. Not exactly clean. So you know what that means. We gotta clean it. I do love this. It's very calming. Very interesting concept for a game. Simple design. If I were to use any of these mechanics, I would want to use them in a way that I could, like, go out and still, like, explore a bit more. Similar to Moonlighter, in a way. But I do like these mechanics of having to clean and get everything spruced up. Makes sense. You may have noticed the time indicator changing when completing chipping and cleaning. Workbench actions said one time slot, so keep an eye on your tracker. You've used all your workbench actions for the day, so you can't do any more cleaning or chipping. But you can still chat to customers, so let's complete Nomia's order. You don't have to stash an item to move it. Grab the trinket and select navigation options you want to use. Let's place the trinket on the sale mat and ask the customer what they think. Amazing! This is exactly what I need. You're welcome, Namia. I'll give you 39 gold. Deal? Deal. Fabulous! It's a pleasure doing business with you. Thanks, Namia. Now that you finished with your first day as a trinketeer, congratulations. You must be a cream cracker. You must be cream crackered. Okay. Cream crackered? I don't think I like that. Head to your personal area when you're ready to sleep. Okay. Use the bed until morning. Horn and bottle. You're good. Ah! Rise and shine, sleepyhead. A new day means new trinkets and new business Rise and shine, sleepyhead. A new day means new trinkets and new business opportunities. Chip and clean the trinkets that turn up on your workbench and serve any customers who turn up. We have a steady supply of trinket sacks thanks to your Auntie Val, so you don't have to worry about running out. Good luck, kid. You've got this. Ooh, frog plushie left leg. Good day. I need one glass eye. Clean, please. Ah, I see. My action bar is basically eating up all my time left. That's interesting. I wonder if I'm going to be able to upgrade my action bar as I go, because I really hope I can have that. That's a pretty simple mechanic to have. I see. Okay. Continue. Cleaning, cleaning, so much fun. Cleaning, cleaning for everyone. Clean up, everybody do their part. That's my childhood. Clean up, clean up. This is how we get to fart. Wash, 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 wash. Oh. I think me using the chisel consumes a little bit of energy each time it does. Okay, so if me making a mistake earlier was catastrophically bad, then I need to get them their eye. You. I like it! I'll give you 109 gold pieces. Deal? Deal. Thanks. Let's clean off this pommel. You'll notice my tongue flicking in and out of my mouth. Hey, Earthbound! Good day! May your trash business be lucrative. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm trying my best just to stay calm and carry on. This looks like a butt plug. I know it's a pommel, but it definitely looks like a butt plug. Hello, lizard stranger. Hello. I need one chicken pitcher handle clean, mind you. I don't have that. And I can't do anything more, so I guess I gotta sleep. And I only made 109 gold. That sucks. We'll get there. We'll find what's needed. Frog plushie. Okay. Nice. Day starts. Okay, we're gonna go start by cleaning. A candle? Clean, 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 clean. The precision control on this isn't really there, and I feel like in a game like this where you need precision control, it needs to be there. I think I might submit a feedback report since this is a demo of the lack of precision control. When I do demos like this and stuff like in general for game studies, I try and help the developers as much as I can because, like, that's the only way we can make better games as a community in general. So, the more we work together, the better. Hello! Yes. Okay, well, I don't have a chicken pitcher fucking handle. How about you calm down and we'll handle that later. Okay, let's delete this part then. And this one. We can work smarter, not harder. There we go. Oh, yay! A chicken picture handle. Exactly what I needed. 5 customers ago. Wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. Sounds like my ideal Friday night. Okay, you. Here you go. I like it! I'll give you 51 gold, Teal. Deal. Thanks. Thanks for the gold. Boom. 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 Boom, boom. 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 Boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, buddy. We're doing good. Rather, I'm doing good. Let's try and delete as many things as possible at once. Oh, this is hard, which I don't mind. I actually quite enjoy difficult games. Elden Ring is my favorite game of all time, so makes sense that I like difficult games. I just like making things difficult on myself, apparently.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
I do need to hydrate. You're right, Forge. Thank you. Oh. 3PO voice still exists? Yeah. You can use TTS at any time on my streams to communicate with me. In fact, it's the better way to communicate with me because I have synesthesia. So if you play something that has a sound, I will literally see it. C3PO. Why is it not working though? Hold on. I need to go to TTS monster. Get started. Twitch. Let's try this again. Nope. Because fucking... Hold on. Browser source, capture, TTS, add source, close. Now let's try it.
Test.
Why is it that? Why is it not 3PO? Oh, that's why. Because I had to sacrifice that. That makes sense. It's back to Stormtrooper for right now. There we go. You are hearing my Discord notifications and it's going like crazy. I need to mute my Discord, but it's unfortunate that I can't. It won't work. I've tried. TTS should be up and running for you, Forge. Okay, this can go in here. Let's go check in with our customers. Why, hello! I didn't realize this was a trinket shop down here. Are you new? My channels will be so happy. I finally checked up on all of them, trying to find the hidden culprit. Sorry.
Artadita, where did you find that flashbang? Wait, don't pull the pin.
It's not C3PO because I couldn't afford to pay for TTS this month. I had to end up paying for unexpected medical expenses, but that will be corrected next month because I've already started a fund that and budget specifically for all of my streaming stuff, so that will be taken care of. It's Stormtrooper for right now. Hello! Sure am. Sure am. Welcome to the neighborhood, pal. I'm Renoir. Blacksmith for the Wolves mercenary group. How can I help you, Renoir? Renoir? Well, I could really use a trinketer's help with a repair. What happened? Ugh, so I'm usually not so bad with repairs. I just bodge them together with my portaforge. I managed to break Garland's favorite pot instead of fixing it. She'll fire me for sure if she doesn't. If she finds out, well, can it be fixed with a sponge or chisel? Oh, don't worry about that. I have an upcycler you can use. It's pretty basic, but it'll do the job. Here. And I'll put the bits that need joining on your bench. Why do you need me? I'm too clumsy. I even managed to drop the broken bits in the mud on the way over. Please say you'll help. Let's see how this goes. An upcycler? That's exciting. Turn to the workbench to take a look at it. This is the upcycler. It lets you attach and remove trinkets from one another. Place the trinkets on your mat to upcycle them. You can only upcycle clean trinkets, so you'll need to scrub those broken bits before Redwa gave you them.
I hope your health is good.
Yeah, my health is good right now. I have a autoimmune disease, as you know, and every now and then I have to be hospitalized. So I can't really do much about that. I'm gonna have to sleep. Okay, let's set this so I set it as restricted. More options, notifications. I don't know how to mute it. It won't let me on my PC, which is just annoying. Well, I'll fix that later. It's not important right this second. Sorry about the Discord notifications. I can try to see if I can, let's see, mute for 3 hours. That should assist. Did it work? Oh yeah, it worked. Okay, we're gonna start by cleaning off this upcycler. See, my tongue goes in and out of my mouth when I'm concentrating on stuff. It's a habit I picked up from my mom. It'll happen from time to time. I used to get made fun of it for it a lot as a kid. Now I don't give a shit. It's funny. Also, to be fair, I'm at the point in my life where I know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and boxing to the point where I could kill anyone that wants to harm me. So when someone wants to harm me and just make fun of me with words, it doesn't really fucking affect me anymore. Like, you can do all you want, but like, you ain't gonna cause a problem for me. I swept water off of a warship in a hurricane. No amount of bullshit you bring to the table is really gonna phase me to the point where I lose everything. Yay! I need a clean pot with a clean pot handle attached. You'll need to use the upcycler. I don't see where the upcycler is. What? Also, I have only gotten bits and pieces what happened with the Dune role-playing thing, or was it unrelated? Okay. So what happened with Dune role-playing is long and complicated. However, it will continue and it will survive. We have a plan going forward, and as of right now, I am the temporary president pro tem of CHOAM.
Also, I only have gotten bits and pieces. What happened with the Dune RP thing, or was it unrelated?
It was effectively people got upsetty spaghetti about certain things, and things got very heated very quickly. But needless to say, it will never happen that way again, and it is being handled. Oh my gosh, it's perfect! You'd never even know it was broken! Glad you like it. I'll give you 71 gold for your hard work. Deal! You're a lifesaver, thank you. Oh, and keep the upcycler. It's clearly far more useful to you than me. Thank you! Another happy customer. Let's get back to work, shall we? We gotta clean up this newfangled thingy. That's a technical term. I don't expect all of you to know what newfangled thingy means. Obviously, it's a trinketeer's term, and I should have used terminology that you all could understand. I sound like a fucking one of those people that fake being an anime character or put on that personality for TikTok. There's that chick that does it that's like not to shame kinks or anything, but like it's weird. I won't do that. I see some of my friends who are in various industries and have like lost their jobs and whatnot, and they'll do that TikTok NPC thing where they pretend to be this NPC doing like different things that people tell them, going hi, like I every time I see that, I just look at it and think that we are in such a dystopic reality. It's just insane. There's a person! We gotta go check! Hello! Hi! Hi! I need one teardrop gem clean, please. Well, sorry, slut. We're out of luck. One of my partners is watching the stream right now, I think. Are you in here, Greg? So I'm a little bit nervous about streaming today. While I'm a good streamer, it's still nerve-wracking having Grandma's egg? What the fuck? Why is it so big? Oh my god. Okay. Boom! Woohoo! That was such a clean break. Oh, a teardrop drum! That's what we need. Fine, I'll go sleep. I'm a sleepy goblin. Sleepy, sleepy boy. Continue. I do love seeing all the worms down in the bottom. It's funny how I don't normally get nervous in situations at all, but like when there's someone like I care about watching, or just clam up and become not the entertaining buffoon that I portray myself to be. It's good. I like having family, friends, and people that I care about in the chat because it makes me realize that I need to just get over it. I gotta train myself on certain things as far as streaming is concerned. It's a lot more difficult than people think it is. Like, people think they can just go out and be a Twitch streamer any day of the week. But you really have to just maintain the idea that you need to be yourself. That you need to have, not necessarily stream with a purpose, but stream for a reason. And the reason I stream is because, one, I really enjoy talking to you guys. I talk a lot in general anyway. So it's good to have an outlet for that so that Alex and Craig don't have to be like basically bombarded with my autism. But it's also really entertaining for me to see and entertain other people. I like having other people happy and making other people happy. It's one of the things that I enjoy about making games in the first place. It's my true purpose in life is to provide that joy that only certain forms of entertainment can. It also is like really cool to foster and create a community. So I'm also getting text messages at the same time, so it's just funny. It does look, some of these objects really needed to be evaluated by the full team of, does this or does this not look like a sex toy? Because there's definitely some objects in here that look like sex toys. Oh, it's raining. I'm so sorry. I like it. I'll give you 108 gold. Deal? Sounds like Mickey Mouse. Deal. Thanks. Oh, boy. I wonder if I can renegotiate. Okay. Woohoo! Huzzah! The glorious, generous tipper. That's what they say at Ren fairs when someone tips. Huzzah! The generous tipper! Also, I learned long ago about streaming that I'm going to be playing these games already and talking to myself already. Because that's what I do when I play games, so I might as well not be talking to no one. It is a lot of work, though. I actually have, he's not here right now, but my editor, Shadow. Hey, Shadow. What I'd ideally have, if I could afford to do so, I'd commission an artist to make there's a human stranger.
Why, hello there. I need one frog plushie left leg clean. If you mind you. Clean, mind you.
I also have this really... Hey, Noel. Noel, how you doing? It's Tuesday. I really have all... And Noel's here, so she can back me up on this. But I have really... Also, I need to do this because I trust you implicitly, so... No, I don't want to look at their fucking... Ugh. Copy. Exit. /mod. Username A. There you go, Noel. You have been officially promoted to moderator. But I've always liked entertaining people. I've entertained people for 2 decades worth of my life. This and the Dune role-playing server that we're reestablishing here soon are effectively the ideal scenario for me because one, I'm a game developer. I like making stories for people to play, and seeing their reactions gives me more joy than anything. I think that stems from the fact that I really, and I'm going to actually increase the size of my camera here, so you guys can just hear all of this unabated and see it. It stems from the fact that I really enjoy giving gifts. I've always been really good at giving gifts. I take the time to listen to what people want or like, and then I usually tailor the gift to be something specific. For example, my stepbrother is in finance and was a stockbroker, and I found an intact World War II bonds wallet, and I bought it for him because he was on the stock exchange and working with bonds and things like that. So I am really enjoying doing that aspect of things. I really enjoy giving gifts and giving a game that you guys get to enjoy, and then I get to see your reactions. Oh, also this is covering that, so I'll move my camera over here. That is something that's beautiful for me. Hey, how you doing? It is gonna be a good game. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm really enjoying this game overall. What I would do for these mechanics is I would make a game similar to Moonlighter and add these mechanics in there. This is definitely something that I'm going to be analyzing, because the first game that I'm making is a game that is similar to Moonlighter, and it's just more cosmic horror themed, because I have night terrors and I want to inflict them on all of you. Not to cause pain, to be clear, but I really enjoy the horror genre, and every night I have night terrors that are on the level of, like, I've watched myself get flans, I've seen my entire family slaughtered in front of me, I watched all my friends blow up in a war scenario, like various things that happened to me. So I have ample creative, I'll say, thoughts that are backing up creating horror games. Plus, I love horror games. I need one sure! I have just the thing for you, guy. Here you go, human. I like it. I'll give you 91 gold pieces, deal? Deal. Thanks. No, thank you. Okay. I'm gonna go here, and we're going to clean off this, what looks like dagger, I guess? Yeah. Dagger. American inspiration comes in all forms. True. And to be fair, both Craig and Noel can attest to this. I am a fairly good writer. So I am very excited to actually experience that with you guys. I don't have all the pieces yet. Someone's here! Oh, hello, Mr. Mushroom Man! You're amazing! Mushroomio! Well, hello there! Wait, what's Toad's voice? It's hanging from the chandelier! Well, hello there! Now he sounds like a toad. As in Toadstool from Mario. How can I help you? I require a replacement loot, and it must be sparkling clean. It's a matter of great urgency. What's the hurry? The Duke of Hunder is about to be seduced. We're one ballot away from passionate clinch. What happened to the other one? A minor boudoir based... Wait. How does one have a minor boudoir based Mr. Understanding? I was ejected most forcefully by my jealous marquis. One clean loot coming up. Also, I'm pretty good at voices. So, like, entertaining and streaming seemed like a natural solution for me being a weirdo nerd. It's funny, Noelle can attest to this, but no one else can. When I was in high school and middle school, I would watch TV shows, and if there was an interesting accent that I liked, I would play the scene over and over and over and over again, saying the line over and over and over again, using my synesthesia, watching for when the colors would align with what the voice actually sounded like. So, for example, in Stargate, that's how I got most my Russian accent down pat, that in the military. But I got my Russian accent down pat because in Stargate there's this Russian general, and one day when I was watching a Stargate episode, he had a really good series of lines, and I just ended up memorizing his accent over and over again, looking like a weirdo. To be fair, I'm a weird dude. Like, my tastes are eccentric and varied. And I would also say that my tastes and stuff is legion. Because an elephant kettle. Okay. Oh, well, it's bedtime. Gotta sleep. If you want evidence of how varied and legion my tastes are, all of this. I should do a camera overview of my background. Would you guys want that? Would you want me to do like a rundown of each of the individual pieces in my collection? I have a really cool one. This was passed down to me by my great aunt. This is a tea block from the Boston Tea Party. And it's been in my family for 249 years. Actually, more than that, because the Boston Tea Party was technically earlier than that, so just a little bit. I want to put it into a hermetically sealed case, but it costs like $2,000, and I just don't have that. So, maybe one day. Though, as of right now, I don't have much of a family to pass it on to. Also, I'm not going to have kids. My kid is going to be my games and my company. I might end up having kids with Alex later on in life. But do you know how much surrogacy costs? Surrogacy costs fucking $150,000 US starting. That's not even the full cost. Because you have to pay for the pregnancy pills, the doctor visits, and that's just an estimate. Adoption in California is $90,000. I agree. I think I will do it. It would be cool. Oh, dear Christ in the handbasket. I think following the geodes around is my best bet. Because they're singular hits. And they're all kind of surrounding this one piece. Oofta badoofta. There we go. It's working pretty well, but the problem is this one. This did not go like I thought it would. Bad Goblin. Bad Goblin. That did. I think this is the loot. I have a mandolin downstairs, and I want to learn how to play it. Specifically because I want to be able to go to Ren fairs and have my mandolin out and just be able to play whatever video gaming music I like as a folksy, old-timey thing. Like, can you imagine hearing, on a goddamn fucking mandolin? Oh, it'd be so cool. I can go grab it here in a second to show it off because I love my little mandolin. You know what I named it? Banjo. Because why not? Okay, you're good. 1 second. Let me go grab my mandolin. So here is my mandolin, named Banjo. Used to be hidden up here, but then Drogon kept knocking it over, and mandolins are not cheap, so. But yeah. The only thing that had been preventing me learning this up until now was monetary restrictions, needing to worry about like handling the debt and other things. So now that that's not as much of an issue, I plan to learn my mandolin and be able to play it here on stream, if need be. Hello, human! Oh, no, it's a mushroomio. Hurry! Okay, 1 loot. Here's your loot. A fine instrument! Please accept 223 gold and my compliments! No, that's not the voice. It was... Chandelier! A fine instrument! Please accept 223 gold and my compliments! Deal! Dramatic strumming! Oh wait, hold on. I have something for this. There, right? Hold on. There we go, dramatic strumming. Go back in, Banjo. You know what's funny is Banjo-Kazooie was one of my favorite games growing up. Like, hands down, one of my favorite games growing up. It's why I trusted Rare when they came out with Sea of Thieves. But, I took that and every single bong or piece that I've ever had for weed has been named Banjo-Kazooie. So, Banjo-Kazooie's Mark 1 through 38 did not survive. Banjo-Kazooie's Mark 39, 40, and 41 are all still intact. Let the seduction recommence. Adieu, young goblin. Oh, that was my voice. Whatever. Oh, look! Nomia, I'm back. You sure are. I've got a trinket I need finding. No, that's his southern voice, so... I've got a trinket I need finding. What do you need? I need extremely convoluted request noises. Even more convoluted request noises. That should just about cover it. That sounds about impossible. That's because it is. Then why ask for it? Because some customers will ask you for something you don't have yet or don't want to deliver. You should dismiss customer if that's the case. Named customers can be summoned back when you're ready by selecting their envelope icon in your quest tracker. No matter where you are in the city, when you summon a customer, they will always come to your shop to meet you. Waiting customers will leave overnight. They have their own things to be getting on with, but they will return again when they are ready. What about strangers? Strangers will not return after being dismissed, but that's fine. No one minds. If you can't deal with them, you don't feel bad for sending them on their way. There are other pieces they can. Hey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. The Atreides theme. Long live Leto the Second. It really truly does mean a lot to me. There's an instrument I want to learn how to play. The bagpipes. God knows I have
Nico
enough wind in
Juroska
me.
subscribed to your channel for 1 month. Welcome to my CH.
That's true. Duke Kalen Atreides. For the soon-to-be reestablished Chom role-playing server. I need... No... you guys are about to see a interesting side of me as I, Sorry, one sec. There are times where, the pain of my autoimmune condition causes me to causes me to grow dizzy and nauseous. So I need to take meds. One sec. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Shadow, we need some sort of like sound or ridiculous thing for when I have medical shit like this happen on streams, because we need to make fun of it. It's a funny moment. So, might as well. I am a weakling. Wanna give it a try? Yes, see you later. Goodbye for now. Dismiss customer. That's nice. Fucking Eamon trying to catch me off my game. Tell you what he's trying to catch is these goddamn hands. Trying to go after my Lucky Charms. Catch my goddamn hands. You know what's funny? Is as being an Irish as I am, I really do enjoy Lucky Charms. They're not the best, though. If I were to say, like, the best of the cereal stuff, I'd say Honey Bunches of Oats for sure, and Captain Crunch. But Captain Crunch rips your mouth apart, so I usually go with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Because, actually, funny story about Cinnamon Toast Crunch. When I was in boot camp, one of the few things that they would give us that was, like, considered quote-unquote junk food was cereal, and we had access to it in the galley every single time we went down to dinner, lunch, breakfast, whatever. And for every meal, because I needed to put on weight, I was 120 when I went into the Navy. I came out of boot camp 165, having eaten a bowl or two of Cinnamon Toast Crunch with every meal. So I was eating my full meal and a bowl or 2 bowls of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So when people say you can't gain, dirty, liars, lies, deceptions. Ah, there it is. Fuck. I can hear Craig and Noel both going, "You need to take a break and rest." I'm fine. There's no way around the discomfort, unfortunately. Because my bones literally eat themselves. It's really fucking fascinating, to be honest. Have fun. I'll see you later. Okay, talk to you later, Noel. It really is interesting. So the way that my disease works, it's called chronic recurrent multifocal osteomyelitis. In adults, it's incredibly, incredibly rare. Yes, and stop apologizing for hurting. That's valid. It's incredibly rare for adults to get it. So rare, it's in the range of 1 in 15 million people have the disease. For some people, it goes away on its own, usually within 6 to 12 months. For me, not so much. There's been no digression of symptoms, no slowing of it. Well, there is a slowing of it, but they're still like clockwork. On the 3rd day of getting sick in any type of infection, I even, like, the reason I have to wear this glove on my finger is because I had a hangnail infection 3 days after the infection began. This bone and this bone, the same bone on both sides, began eating themselves. So what it does is it effectively says these cells in these bones are invalid, and it will cause what are called lesions to form on my bones. It's all these little itty teeny tiny pockets that form. So in January, I spent a whole month in the hospital before I started recovering. And it took me all the way till July to be able to start walking again. That is just what I will have to live with forever. A new trinket store. Hooray. Glad you like it. So many trinkets Donval could request. How to narrow it down. Let's see if a goblin can find Donval a clean bedpan. He has urgent need of one. You could use our privy. No, not for that. Donval will fill the pan with embers and warm his bed. The city gets chilly at night, and Donval is cold-blooded at the best of times. Let's see what I've got. This is fascinating, but Donval must be clean and strong. He must only purchase a clean bedpan. This is clean. Guess it's not out yet. We'll find it. We'll find the bedpan. We'll be there. Loot denture tools. Kitchen pitcher handle. Chicken pitcher handle. That's really actually quite hard to say. Dunval, you're still here. Okay. Let's see if we can find what you need. Whoopsies. That's a very pretty hairpin. I love the design of some of these. Okay, so you see this? That is just the golden flower we cleaned up earlier. See? It's just the same thing, the same model attached to this one with different coloration. In fact, let's clean it. See? It's the same exact thing. One of the beauties of game development in general is you won't notice that the same model is used 80 bajillion times if I've done my job right, because it's subtle and simple. The reason I notice it is because my degree ruined playing video games for me. I literally see all of that instantaneously every time, all the time. Or if there's a gap or an issue with any of the models and stuff, it's just so readily apparent to me. It's really annoying. If you've ever played games with me, you'll notice too when I mention, oh, gap in the models. Up. Didn't check this. Up. This model is floating. Like, because all I think of is immediate QA remedies, and that's how my it works. What? No, dev would use the 1,000 times because it's easier. You should see, like, next time anyone is in a game, your best way of seeing this is look at the rocks. Look at all of the rocks. They'll all generally be the same fucking models. Just turned, twisted, repeated over and over again. I was making a cliff in Unreal the other day, and it literally... Yay! That's what we need. And making the cliff, I was using 4 or 5 separate individualized nanite-controlled rock models in Unreal. And I used maybe 300 of them, but... cost-wise, memory. So in game development, you'll always hear something that's referred to as expenses or something's expensive. And when someone's talking like that, what they're specifically talking about is memory allocation. So when I say something is expensive in a game, it's not actually expensive. What is expensive is it's costing memory. And in game development, when games are so large these days, every single bit of memory counts. So when you're developing a model, especially for like rocks and foliage and things like that, you want to make sure that your models are developed in such a way that they are effectively just 50 polygons, but have this fake mesh over them that's several thousand or even millions. The way that it works is this phone, if I were to model it perfectly in like fucking Blender, if I were to model it perfectly, it would come out to several million polygons. Like, everything down to the exact detail, perfect. However, the way you cheat at that is you could effectively just make this a flat box, and then you add what's known as a bump map to it. Now, a bump map is a image, just a flat JPEG image, that is applied to a model. And if you think of a model like a chocolate orange, and you peel the wrapper off the chocolate orange, the wrapper still made a 3D orange, even though when you peel it off, it's just a square image of that orange. effectively it's the same thing. With this model, you would break it apart into the individual pieces on what's known as a UV grid, and then you would apply a bump map to it in Unreal. And the bump map is literally just a grayscale value of ones and zeros, effectively. And it's also known as an alpha. Not in this context because it's not technically an alpha, but the same thing applies with the bump map. You can create it with just a JPEG on the simplest forms. And then you attach it in Unreal, and suddenly, all of a sudden, this phone goes from being flat to having bumps on it and having actual 3D textures. In game, though, the engine still reads the model as flat. It literally is just like when you see this or anything, it's literally just laid out flat in a 2D plane, which is crazy to me. It takes a lot of time as a professional to get used to that concept. It's not an easy concept to understand either, even for the best game developers on the planet, because you can see it in other games where they fucked up. There we go. Menacing mask horn. Okay, let's go talk to this dude. I know you've been waiting a while, so let's get you your bedpan, shall we? Here you go! Dunval adores it. Will the goblin accept 57 gold? Deal. Joy! Dunval thanks the goblin. Well, another happy customer. I need one mushroom right arm doll clean, please. Sure. I like it. I'll give you 55 gold, Teal. Deal. Done. This is so much fun. I'm having such a good time right now. Okay. Drogon, you didn't need to scare the shit out of everyone in order for us to have a good time. Oh shit, I have not been 3D printing those. Fuck a duck and call me Nancy. There we go. I don't know. Actually, I do know where that phrase came from. I'm pretty sure my chief, when I was in the Navy, said that phrase once, and then it just stuck. Oh, sweet. Geode. The way they designed this is brilliant, too, because they ended up using just singular 3D blocks that they could just apply textures to. These blocks are all the same. They're not individualized models. This texture right here, it doesn't have... This is a perfect example of that bump map technology I was telling you about. That looks like it has all of that, like, modeled in, right? Those gems and things. They aren't. It's just an image that looks 3D. Thing about video game development is all we do all day long as devs is smoke and mirrors. We're effectively magicians. It's always funny too, because the most vocal people that will be saying how game development should work will be the people that know next to nothing about how game development works. The funniest part about that is in games, when I went to school for game development, the first lesson I was taught by my professor is the player base is stupid. No offense, but it does turn out to be true. And what is meant by that? It's not like we're trying to insult you as game developers at all. The idea that's meant behind that is, think of D&D. If I put an unlocked door in front of players, they'll spend 30 minutes trying to figure out how to unlock the goddamn door before ever even trying to open the fucking door in the first place. So that's what we mean by the player base is stupid, is that you could make the simplest puzzle, but someone out there is going to just look at it and try to jam a round peg into a square hole. So it's always good. The way to get around that is by good player interactions, whether that be diegetic information provided. Now, diegetic information is effectively like games where they don't tell you your HP. Instead, there's some sort of like in-world thing that is showing you and makes sense, or like menu guides that are from an in-world character voice. Those are diegetic. It's anything that is done for a UI element, but done by a means where you obfuscate its actual use to the user by making it immersive and part of the realm. So a lot of games will do this. You'll see it when your HP is low. You'll often see an effect pop up on the screen that's like red, misty blood. That is considered a diegetic form of informing the player and giving player information. I am a big proponent of diegetic information. I think that when playing a game, all efforts should be taken to not break immersion. I think that's absolutely vital. And diegetic information does that really well. Also, if any of you are in here from the Dune role-playing server, we're not going to discuss what happened, but that is the refuge right now for the new Dune role-playing. That's my personal server. But what it effectively is going to end up being is over the next couple of days, we will have a new Discord up and running and have control factors put into place to ensure that there is democratic rule. So feel free to join and be a part of the conversation. Okay. A cork. Fine, I won't clean anything else. I only want one wooden chunk handle. I don't mind what condition. Sure! I don't have that. Are you a mysterious lizard stranger? Not today. Dismiss customer. That's the first time I've done dismiss customer. Well, second time, because there was the tutorial version of it. Day 8. Day starts. Hello. Chandelier here. Hello. Ah, of course you required me to speak aloud. Doesn't everyone? Not my mushroom kin. All Hullifers are linked via, what's the word? Think, talk? Ah, telepathy. Now what did I come for? Oh yes, I have a thingum for big looking. Do you have one? A magnifying glass? Yes, that's the one. And it needs to be have the glass bit and the metal bit. A magnifying glass with a magnifying lens. Please. I'll call you when it's ready. Boom shakalaka boom. Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom. Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom. Name that movie. I'd be shocked if anyone that's young gets that reference. Very shocked. Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom. Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom. Anyone that's my age would recognize that movie. Menacing masked tuft. Okay. Hello? I only want a simple ring, clean as a whistle. Sure. If I find a ring. Break the glass. Break the gas so you don't break your ass. That's the classic phrase, right? Oh, snooze ads. No, I don't want to deal with ads right now. I feel like I should get crystals from these. Oh, yay! The magnifying glass. Let's see if we can get the lens now. Planet with the moon. Continue. Okay. I do think this is annoying that I have to bring the bag over to the actual workbench table part to start working on it. Just slightly. Woohoo! There you go. Simple ring! Perfect, that's what we need. Also, this isn't a really simple ring. It's kind of intricate. Somewhat simple ring! Hello? I like it. I'll give you 126 gold. Deal? Deal! Thanks. Okay. I'll sit around, see if... got you! Ha ha! Hoo hoo! Wah ha! Go to sleep. Day 9. Okay. Just needed to welcome some newcomers, and we'll continue along our path. Let's see. This image right here looks like Cupcake's profile image. Also, why? Oh. I know why. There we go. The screen was all messed up. Sorry about that. Now it's fixed. Boop, boop, be-doo-doop. Boop, boop, be-doo-doop. Boop, boop, be-doo-doop. No, snooze ads. My goodness, this is difficult. Boopity doop. Shoop, shoop, doo whoop. Shoop, shoop, doo whoop. It's so satisfying. The sound is satisfying, let alone the actual popping. There we go. Magnifying glass. Okay. Scrub a dub dub. Get me in a tub. Scrub a dub dub. Clean up the wub. Gotta clean the wub. Wub a dub dub. 2 dudes in a tub. To be fair, most tubs can't handle 2 dudes. Cause they're bringing sexy back. Don't know why that song just popped into my head. Boom, boom. Finish. Let's go check out who the new customer is, shall we? I need one. Any gem, any condition. Sure. I don't have a gem. You're just gonna have to wait. Boonga Doonga, Electric Boogaloo. Boonga Boonga. Easy stuff first. And delete that one. That's annoying. Oh, that's a teapot? That looks like a genie's lamp. Watch a genie comes out. You know, because I'm rubbing it. Oh yeah, rub it. Rub it good. Rub. I just realized how that could just be taken out of text and I can just have a meme made of me right there. Whoopsies. Oh well. It only lives on the internet forever. Not today. Dismiss customer. Well, I think the day is over. So even though I called the customer, I don't think they're going to show up in time. So let's go rest. And we'll get to Hulifer here in a second. Isn't a Hulifer a type of mushroom? Well, he'll show up when he shows up, I guess. That was very nice. Whoa! That's so cool looking. God, I love good modelers. I love good designers. Ugh. Makes my day. This is a lovely game. I think I am going to purchase the full one once I'm done with this demo and keep going. Now, if they were smart, they would have allowed your progress from the demo to carry over as your save file. Sometimes that's hard, though, because the demo is oftentimes on a different branch. And what I mean by branches, that's always an interesting question. So branching is when you do, let's close this. When you do a game, you have it on what's known as source control. So it's usually either GitHub or it's Perforce. Those are the two main source controls. Perforce works directly with Unreal Engine 5 and can be integrated in. But basically what it is it allows you to work on a project on multiple different computers and have multiple people working on the same project. Branches. Now, at various stages of development, the games will go from like 0.5 to 0.5.1. That is a branch. That's a previous branch, and you know that that previous branch is working, so that if you introduce new mechanics or new code to the new branch and it breaks everything, you can just revert back to the previous branch. Demos and betas are often a way earlier branch. So at a certain point, they will reach minimum viable product, at which point they will have a beta test worthy version of the game. That's that branch. The final branch of the game is like up here and is considered the day zero patch. Day zero patches. Day zero patches are on launch day, you'll automatically have a patch. Up until launch, a lot of people think like game developers are resting on their laurels, sitting back on their haunches. No, no, no. Game devs will be working up until the very last minute to perfect and finalize changes before launch. And again, no game plan will survive first encounter with players. So, it's perfect! And you will want some common currency. How about 245 gold? Deal. Fabulous! You're a sparkle dollop. A gem? Precisely. Very nice. Ha! That was the most satisfying one yet. Yeah! Yeah, buddy. I like to think that I'm just sitting here cleaning while a customer is waiting in the background. That's so funny. This is a brooch? It looks like a coin. A customer? No. No customers. Oh, it is getting close to the time I need to walk the boys here soon. It's time to sleep. Okay, we're on day 11. It's going good overall. I think we're chugging along. We'll see what happens on day 11. Dawn of the final day. Blimey, you're starting to earn a nice bit of cash down here. In fact, you could use some of that gold to customize this place, make it your own. You'll have to invest your own money, of course. Old Eamon's cash is invested elsewhere. Speaking of which, I need to go and check on something urgent. Have a fun with the shop. Can't wait to see what you do with the place. Thanks, Eamon. Select expansion mode button to take a look at all the stuff you can buy. Okay. This is quite detailed for a demo. You use the same expansion button when you're ready to leave the mode. Okay, expansion mode. I spend the most time here. Yeah. I can't afford the stash upgrade? Okay. Yes, I'll purchase a candle to make it look better. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do a pay what you can box. Okay. Now, we're going to exit out of the mode, and we're going to talk to this new customer. I only want one hook, clean as a whistle. Sure. I don't have a hook, though. So we're going to have to see if I have one. Drogon's losing his shit downstairs over nothing. It's so satisfying. It's shocking how satisfying this is. Oh, dear Christ in a handbasket. Jesus, Marion. Joseph. It's so much fun. I don't know why this is so much fun. I need to analyze that when I'm thinking about this later. The thing for me is when I'm playing games, I will often analyze them from a developer's perspective on how can I use this, how can I improve this. At this point, games, much like music, have pretty much everything invented already. It's just a matter of using what we already know and making it in new and diverse ways. Again, it goes back to that smoke and mirror talk we were talking about. All games are effectively smoke and mirrors. That's all they are. So, yeah. What is this game?
What is this game?
This game is known as Trash Goblin. No. He's just losing his shit. Drogon is a very good guard dog because he does notify me of noises, but sometimes he's a little over-ambitious guard dog. And I have to check sometimes because he could be correct. There might be an intruder, but more than likely, he's just losing his shit at the mailman. One day I'll have just... What? Oh! Very nice. That's exactly what we need. There's very thoughtful game development behind all of this. I don't know why I'm enjoying it so much. It's really, really just satisfying. It's kind of similar to the idea of those house cleaning games. What are they? Power washer simulator or whatever. I don't like those games mainly because my family, when I was growing up, I was always the one that would have to power wash everything at our house. So I really just think about that whenever I'm there.
I like it. I'll give you 83 gold. Deal. Deal. Thanks.
Oh.
But so you're the goblin Eamon's been bragging about to Mr. Crunch.
I guess so.
Let's call this a test run. If you can restore this hairpin with an acceptable level of skill, Mr. Crunch might have some more business for you.
Restore?
Yes, but clean this hairpin a little bit, and then find the suitable hairpin tassel ribbon to attach it so that you never know it was broke. You'll need to get the whole thing a clean too. But Mr. Crunch is a sticker for cleanliness.
I'll see what I can do.
Let you take Mr. Crunch merchandise out of my sight. I'll wait right here, Ribbit.
Did you know there's an interesting thing about the sound ribbit? Ribbit is only a sound that one frog in the entire fucking world makes. The California tree frog, which specifically lives near Hollywood. So anytime you hear a frog in a Hollywood movie, it's from one singular sound sample that was taken a really long time ago of the California tree frog. Oh, that's dumb. I hope this is the hair brooch piece. Boom, boom, boom. Boom shakalaka boom. No one has answered what movie that's from. Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom. Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom. It's from the Muppets. Not even kidding. It's literally from the Muppets. Treasure Island, I think that's the name of the movie, but someone could look it up for me so I'm not spouting lies in chat. That'd be great. But yeah, from the Muppets. I loved the Muppets growing up. I feel that I am like the two old men. What are their names? It's escaping me. I know their names really well too. Good news, I already know all the answers. Also, the movie you're referencing is probably older than me. No, the movie I'm referencing is way older than you. It came out in my childhood in the early 90s. Yeah. Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom. Boom shak. Here. Chakalaka, boom chakalaka, boom chakalaka laka, boom chakalaka laka.
These tropical floor shows are so exotic.
Yeah, and the food is to die for.
Walter and I forget the other guy's name. I loved this movie when I was growing up. I would make my mom play it over and over and over again. Yeah, and it's Miss Piggy. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom, boom shakalaka, boom shaka. It gets stuck in my head every time. God damn it. I love the music behind this too. It's simple and calming. It's just what I needed today. Calming. Erudite, almost. That was the incorrect word. Area tried. Boom. 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 There we go. Yes. Muppets 3D is being closed down to make room for the Avengers campus. I did hear about that. I did hear about that indeed.
What? This looks acceptable. I will have to take it to Mr. Crunch for a full assessment, though. In the meantime, here's 246 gold. Mr. Crunch is a generous client.
Deal.
Good.
I only want dentures. I don't mind what condition. Sure. I don't want that. I only want one dentures. Fine. Annoying frog. Oh, sweet Jesus. sweet pajanga Jesus. Pajanga. What the fuck is a pajanga? Bad brain. Bad looper's brain. A pajanga sounds like some sort of... Whoa! Cool. Sorry. I love cool models. God, I'm just such a simple man to please. I just realized the people that are in this stream from my personal life. And that is not true. I am not an easy man to please. And I... Depends upon the situation. Holy... That was so satisfying! Oh my god! It has all of the same, like, satisfying bubble clicks as, like, Candy Crush or some other game like that. Some simplistic game like that. And, it also has its own unique flair, which makes it so much more cool. You don't want the full tooth? I guess so. Also, it's your personal group, and then there's just me in the anvil corner. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you, how's the metalworking on that that project I suggested? The art piece I want to commission. No, go back to the window. Here's your grubby dentures.
I like it. I'll give you 150 gold, 105 gold. Deal? Deal. Thanks.
Slow but steady. It's been a pain setting up. I understand that. Sleepy time. For those in chat that don't know, for those of you who don't know, I asked 4G to commission a Dune worm wall sculpture to be put up here on out of metal, and I'm very excited for the one-day results. I plan to actually commission you for more work than just that, just so we're clear. But I love metal art. It's one of my favorite things on the planet. There's something nice about taking human creations and giving them a second life. There's too much waste in this world, and when I see art that takes that waste and uses it in a way that creates something new and glorious, I like to support that. Also, art is just fun. Whoa! Is there someone here? No. Boom. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom. That's all I keep thinking about. I'm actually building the table for it now. Nice. I love that. Mushroom doll right leg. We have a customer waiting. There we go. Continue. We're going to take that and put it in our book and go check the customer out. Oh! I need... Oh, well, that's so convenient. Because I just found one. I should have just clicked the bottom row. I do like that it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to get every scrap off of everything because it'll automatically do some of it, but I do think it needs to be a little more. I don't want that. Oh, is that not a mushroom? Right leg. Damn it. Fuck that up. It's so satisfying. There are lids for drinking horns? Quick clean. We're gonna go actually over and dismiss this guy. Not today. Dismiss customer. See if anyone else comes for the rest of the day while I finish up cleaning. There we go. Ah, so clean, so sparkly. Feel like I need a vacation. Should I talk to Mio about that, or? Bedtime. Sleepy. Okay, day 15. This is going to be the final day. Let's go through and get this going. Eamon, we've had another stock delivery, and this time I've managed to arrange a little something extra. From now on, I'll plunk any tools that cross my path on this nice display here, and you can buy them from me. I guarantee I'll ask for a fair price, and that they'll all be upgrades from the current set, honestly. Thanks, Eamon. Yeah. Purchase upcycler 3 sockets. Yeah. No. No thanks. One slight problem with this. I just upgraded my upcycler, and this is what it looks like, but my actual upcycler in my toolkit didn't change. You already have the model. You can easily add a if-then statement that if upgraded, then replace model with this. Simple enough. I think it would be helpful, and people would have more satisfaction overall in playing the game, because then their purchases are actually visible and usable. Because the models are so cool that it seems a shame not to do that. Let's go here. And we'll put the gem right here. Customer? Oh boy! You look crazy. Hey, it's a bit bright up here. It can be. I'm used to more dark caves around the chasm, but it's good to see the other half lives when they aren't one of my tours. You give tours? Yes, the chasm has many caves that are full of history, and some people are curious in seeing what's under their feet. That does sound interesting. It's not.
Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind.
Goddamn right. No Butlerian prescriptions violated here. We always follow the laws of the Butlerian Jihad.
If history teaches us anything, it is simply this. Every revolution carries within it the seeds of its own destruction. And empires that rise will one day fall.
That's Princess Irulan. It's not without risk, but don't go too far down. That's more of the realm of the Delvers. Oh, my auntie is a Delver. I know. I encountered her while on one of my tours. Very memorable. She certainly is! In fact, she mentioned your new shop. That's why I'm here. One of my tour group got a little excitable after seeing a little burrower. They dropped one of my lanterns and it rolled into the chasm. So I need a replacement. Only a goblin lantern. They give off the right amount of light. That sounds good to me. Clean, 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 clean. Clean, 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 clean. Clean. Fucking fly. There's a fly. There's a couple flies in our house, and I can't get rid of them no matter what I try. This goblin lantern will do nicely. 102 gold sound fair to you? Yeah, deal. Wonderful. When I see your auntie next, I will tell her how helpful you've been. Thanks. Boom, boom, boom. That fucking fly. Hate flies. I'm deathly afraid of ants. Like, terrified of them. Because when I was a kid, I would get bullied by bullies in elementary school by being pushed into ant hills. So, flies, in my head, are just flying ants, effectively. Yeah, I don't play Grounded. I won't play Grounded. There we go. You know, I think Alex would love this game. Alex is my husband, if you didn't know. He is a game developer too. Oh, another Goblin Lantern. Okay. We're going to sleep for now. And that is where I'm going to call this stream. I think this game is great. I definitely am going to buy the full game as well and continue playing it here on stream. I'm going to kill this stupid fucking fly. But I am glad that you are all here today. We will get through this difficulty of the Dune role-playing together. And I am very excited to see what we build together. This has been Lupercal 8796. Have a fantastic day.